Hi, I'm Armin with 2 Alpha Crew, and today we are going to be working on 3 different dry fire drills that you can and should be doing at home all the time. As much as you possibly can. Dry fire is always a wonderful tool and is 100% necessary. So, let's get into it. Drill 1, we're just going to start from the very basics, and that is the draw. Drawing from a holster and acquiring a sight picture. And keep in mind, all of these drills that I do, 80% of the time when I'm doing them, I am doing them slow, very slow, with as perfect a form as I can possibly do, to my knowledge or to how I understand it. And that is paramount in making dry fire work the way it should, doing the movements slowly. And then at the end of your routine and the end of your drills is go through and do everything fast and push those limits to really see what you have gained. So let's go over the draw. I have a target right in front of me that's about 6 feet away, and it's a small man target about this big. So to me, it looks like a full-size target, maybe at 10 yards, right? So with that, I just start with my hands below belt, the way any normal start position is for USPSA, because that's what I'm doing this for. If you're going to be doing concealed carry or whatever, start with your hands to the side, hands up, surrender position in front of you, whatever. That's really not that important. What is important is that you do it slowly, controlled, and perfect. And when you acquire your sight picture, hold that sight picture and keep holding it there for about 3 seconds. And then reholster. And just do that many times. Perfect form. Bring the gun up to your eye. Push the hands out. So in my draw, I bring the hand up and thumb wraps around. I'm not coming way up over the gun and then down into it. I'm just bringing it up to where my thumb can go right over the top and get in that full tang right there. Hand high up into the tang. And then these hands kind of come up at the same time. They meet right here in front of my chest, or just to the right basically, and they push straight up and out. And the gun comes up to my eye, and I'm not turtling down like this to get my sights. I'm just bringing the gun straight up. So like this. Okay? And I hold it, holster again. And holster. We're going to do this a couple times. Holster. Okay, so that's drill 1, just the draw. Now, drill 2, we're going to work on transitions. Now, for this, I like to have 3 targets about 2 feet apart and about, 6 feet in front of me. So, just on the wall. And you don't have to have actual man cardboard targets that are scaled down and small. They are nice to have. You can get them on Ben Stoker's Pro Shop, I think. There's other places you can order them from, Amazon maybe. But you can use just pieces of like black tape and just put little spots of black tape on the wall in front of you, spread out, so there's 3 of them. And I like to start on the left, the right, the middle. It doesn't really matter, but the transitioning does. So what I like to do is I'll use my air gun and just come up, and you move your eyes first, and then your hands will follow. Make sure your eyes lead your hands, because wherever your eyes look, that is where your hands inevitably are going to aim. It's natural. So eyes first, gun follows. Now, after I do the handgun for a few times, and I'll come up and just sort of get my speed and transition. And my speed is going to be different than yours because my eyes are used to doing this, so it just happens a lot faster naturally. And after a while, it is natural. You don't even think about it. But it's good to ingrain that fundamental ability to use your eyes first and let the hands follow. So anyway, now we can add in drill 1, which is the draw, and drill 2, transitions, and kind of make a double rep there. You get more out of it. So I'll do the same thing, come up, get my sight picture, go to the next one, go to the next one, and then holster. And maybe I'll go back and forth a couple times. I got 3 of them, so I might go. Make sure you keep that follow through though. right? After you're done, hold that sight picture for just a couple more seconds. All right, and we're gonna do this just a couple more times. I know this is boring, but that's what dry fire is. Dry fire is boring, but it is, without it, you will never reach the level you want to. Let's put it that way. All right, so do this one more time. That draw was actually pretty fast for me. I was trying to go slow, but went a little faster than I normally do and want to right now for you guys. So drill 3, let's see here, I got some notes I took, just a second, would be the reload. So the reload, fundamental, super important skill. When starting off, I will do this not moving, just standing still. I still do standing still reload practice because, you know, yes, moving and reloading simultaneously is very important and used most, honestly, in actual matches or anything like that. You're going to be moving and reloading. You're not going to be standing still, unless it is a classifier where that is required, there's a few of them. So anyway, off topic, let's get back to it. So with the reload, I will just start with the gun up, okay? Start here with your sight on the target, and then what you're going to do is you're going to bring your hand into your chest. This comes in while simultaneously I turn the gun. So right about here, just after I break grip, my thumb is already on the mag release, and you're going to drop the mag as you're grabbing the next one. Now I want to come in here and show you this. So my tips, this is the front, this is where the bullet comes out of this side. So tips forward, bullets facing forward, not backwards. And when I grab my mag, it's like this. I don't know, you can see that. So my finger, my hand is going to look like this when I grab the mag. Now this is a magnetic one. I got a pouch behind it. I like to use the magnetic one as my first reload, so that's where I'm going to practice from. So anyway, let's see if I can get a little closer. You can see what I'm doing here. So it's simultaneously, so right here, my thumb, I turn the gun in my hand a little bit. You can see where my fingers went. There's a gap there because I had to turn the gun a little. My thumb can't reach it with my regular grip, so I do have to break my grip a little. Rock it in, bring the gun in, simultaneously grab, and then reacquire your sight picture, okay? So, like this. See? And even that, going slow, you're gonna make mistakes. It's not gonna be perfect every time. This is one take, I'm not editing out any screw-ups. But that's basically how I do it. I just stand here, get a sight picture, bring it in, and up. Now, as the gun is here, you don't want it too low. If you have the gun down low to reload here, you're not as precise down here. So think of it like threading a needle. Where would you thread a needle at? Right here in front of you, you know, where you can see it. So same thing. Leave it in front of you. In your workspace, as they say, some people say. So I bring the gun in, drop the mag, and then push back out. And as this goes up and in, so my hand's here. Let's see if I can do this here. So your hand's here. It pushes and then rolls back up into that grip. It's not two motions, it's just one motion. So, see that? So you're here, slowly and perfect now. Every motion is trying to be perfect. Because if you can do it perfect when you're going slow and very, very slow, then you're gonna have a better chance to do it perfect when you're going really fast. Think of it like, do you ever train on slamming on your brakes? Do you train to move from your gas pedal to your brakes really quickly? Whoa, I gotta brake real quick, wow. Do you train your foot to do that and do it real quick? No, you don't. You move your foot from the gas to the brake 1,000 times a day when you're driving, and you do it slowly. You're teaching your subconscious that movement. Your subconscious is 1,000 times faster than your conscious mind. So when you're doing these movements, you want to do them subconsciously, not consciously, if that makes any sense. But so in order to train your subconscious to do the movements correctly and perfect, you do it slowly, very slowly. And then after your subconscious is trained, when you want to do it fast, it's, well, higher percentage, I should say. You're never going to be perfect all the time. You're never going to be perfect all the time. It's just impossible. But you can get to a point, though, where you're a lot faster. And you're going to be more consistent. And, you know, this is about 85% speed, I guess. And there it is. So, anyway. Go slow so that when you're trying to go fast, your subconscious will do the correct movements. All right, excellent. And now for the final drill is you just add those all together, basically. So I have the 3 targets in front of me right here, okay? I come up and I'll just do this. Slowly, bam, bam, bam. Okay, and I go again. And now I just have my trigger down. I mean, for this drill, if you have a double single action, what I like to do is have the hammer back and the safety on, so I can still get that trigger pull, the feeling of a trigger pull, and use the correct poundage as if I was shooting, and give me the motion and get the good sight picture and pull the trigger twice, because in USPSA, it's 2 shots per target most of the time, sometimes 3, sometimes 1, whatever. But yeah, so that's the way I do it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, reload, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and you're gonna do this nice and slow, like this speed here. Okay, and then at the end, you know, do some fast reps. At the end of your entire thing, you know, go ahead and speed it up and see what we've learned. And see what we've gained from that process. And that's it. So I hope this is helpful. If you are new to competitive shooting or just new to guns in general, and maybe you just want to learn concealed carry, personal defense stuff, same things apply. Wherever the mag is, wherever your gun is, all the concepts that I teach you here apply with any kind of shooting. So thank you for watching. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe, all that stuff. I put out a lot of cool shooting videos, so thanks for watching.